Hey y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay, I feel so bad for not having posted this sooner, but life happens. And now I'm finally gonna do it. I'm gonna be posting what I made in December. For those of you who are new here, my name is Honey. I used to go by Sage. But now I'm Honey, and I am a full-time phone sex operator. Um, Yeah, so December was a crazy month. I had actually did this entire video and audio, but I ended up like having a really crazy last few days. And I was like, well, I should definitely update this because what I said in that audio, I mean, what I said in that last video recording and what is now reality are completely different. By the way, I have my NiteFlirt going in the background right now. And if you hear it just dinging, I apologize, but I have got to be able to remember that I'm like doing things. So, okay, December was crazy. I'm gonna pull up on the screen what my December looked like. So if you look over to the right side of the screen, it says Express Pay. Um, it says $12,628.73. That is what I took home. Yep, I made $12,628.73. Now, if you look to the left of your screen, I'm going to break that down a little bit further because obviously that is an insane amount of money. I'm not gonna lie, for me, that's crazy. I love it. It's not the first time to happen. It's not the last time to happen. But I do love it, and it's gonna keep happening. So let me break it down for how it happened this month. I had one recurring tribute. It seems of $7. Mail purchase, so that means like pay to views, payment mails, things like that. $107.10. In NiteFlirt Plus subscriptions, I made $31.12. And honestly, I feel like I should be doing a lot more with NiteFlirt Plus because I have a few subscribers and I give crumbs. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do give crumbs. But there we go. Next thing is goodies, and I give crumbs with goodies too. So goodies purchased, such as like for me, I use audios. They got me $413 in December. And in chat, I made $1,535.82. In calls, I made $4,404 and 40 cents. And then in tributes, I made $7,497.82. Whoa! Oh my god. So as you can see, like my top earners for this month were for December were chat earnings at 1,500, calls at 4,400, and tributes at 7,400. So a few things. One, this isn't like abnormal for me because I have done this before, but another thing this month was kind of crazy. Towards the end of the month, I was very consistent with staying online, being available even through the holidays. Decembers are usually freaking slow, for lack of better words. Um, but this December it was really good. Um, I ended the month when I recorded the initial video at like 6,000, I think, 6,000 something. And then during the last few days, like actually after Christmas, I got a client who had been talking to me through the holidays a little bit sparingly, and then they like crashed out and did a huge binge. He sent like $5,000 or $6,000 in tributes in like an hour and a half. And It was kind of crazy. Was it 5 or 6 or was it 4,000? I can't remember. It was a lot of it was like a lot in tributes, but I can't remember the exact number because they take like a portion of it. So what it shows up in my chat is what like it reflects what they've taken already, but in my like mail, it'll show up as what they actually tributed. So like if they've tributed $999, I think it shows up in my chat as like 600 something. Um but yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. It was insane. I loved it. He he went absolutely quiet after the holidays. Has not said a word since, but I'm not really surprised because that sort of thing definitely is normal when guys spend a insane amount of money in a short amount of time. Uh, I'm going to draw your attention back to the right side of the screen where it said featured listings clicks payment. That's what I paid to advertise. I paid exactly $386.14. It looks like I purchased a mail for 10 cents. It was probably from one of my friends, honestly, being goofy. And yeah, that was my month. And so what I'm going to tell you on how I guess this month came to be is consistency. Consistency. If I was not consistent with advertising, even when I felt like I was losing money, and if I was not being consistent with um, being online, replying to my messages, and checking in on like clients who like that's who I just usually wouldn't check in on. Like I would like gloss over them, so to speak. I wouldn't send like a chat message and be like blah blah blah, how you doing, yada yada. Like I care, but I really don't. Um, but I was consistent because Decembers are usually rough, so I was really trying to make sure that I kept in contact with all my clients, and I was always available. And honestly, that's how the guy who ended up spending that huge amount found me, is by my being consistent and being online and making myself do it even though I didn't want to, and like not even like ducking out after I made like my bare minimum goal for the month. I made sure I was consistently there, and it wasn't easy, and I definitely was battling like seasonal depression stuff, but I did it. And honestly, there's a lot of ways you can help yourself with doing this line of work, and like one of them is building routines, building little things throughout your day that help you get into the work mindset. For example, I also listen to affirmations. I say them. I listen to manifestations. I really do believe that my mindset and my mental health and my well-being really deeply affect my work. I even get supportive work done. I have a Reiki worker. I'm sorry, a Reiki worker. I have a Reiki worker. Her name is Kyla, and she is amazing. I'm gonna drop a link to her stuff. Like when I tell you, I routinely made sure to play her Reikis in in order to support my own efforts, and every time it paid off. I'm telling you, like I was making $1,200 each time. And so I'm gonna like drop a link to her stuff. I even have a code too. So I'm gonna drop that below. I remember when I was doing this in December, I was like, I'm gonna make sure I tell like the people that listen to my YouTube about you, because like your shit is working wonders. It's really helping me stay focused. And honestly, it's like just helping cultivate that energy that I need around me for working. Yeah, so that's what my month looked like. Also, I have a new Etsy store, Honeypot Success. I have my guide on how to do NiteFlirt, how to get started. And yeah, I do personal one-on-one coaching, all of that. You can check my links below. And yeah, I don't really it feels always so weird trying to plug myself in, because I kind of do this for fun, more or less. Like I started coaching because people would ask, and I realized that this took time and it took effort, and it took me a lot of time and effort to get this knowledge, and I actually give advice that people use that actually work. So I try to do this mainly for fun and for free, but if you want to do one-on-one things, I offer it, and I want it to be known that I offer it, and I try to do it at like a price that isn't actually insane. Oh, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can check my links below, and I hope you enjoyed it. I think my next one I will be talking about the bidding system, because people have been asking about it. Don't hold me to that. Y'all know that I'm gonna say something and then it'll be done 3 months later. I just, I've got a lot going on behind the scenes. Being a dominatrix and doing this full time, it's it can be, it's hard, it's busy. You have to be your own boss. You have to be on top of yourself. You have to find ways to make your money on the site that you're on, or whatever sites you're using. And as a PSO, it's really important to tap into like all the streams of income that you can use, because as you can see, even things like goodie bags, I have like not a lot. I do not have a lot of goodies. I have like under 15. And but they continuously sell, and if I made more, they would sell even better, because guys will go through and buy a whole entire library if they like it enough, and like that's money. So anyways, I'm getting carried away here. um that was my month in December. I'm excited to make some more YouTube videos. Yeah, check out my Etsy store, check out my friend Kyla's Reikis. You should get some things done. Her stuff works. And have a good day.